In this project, I scraped data from Zappos.com on the brands Adidas, Salomon, Nike, Topo Athletic, Skechers, Under Armour, Mizuno, On, Brooks, Asics, Ultra, Hoka, Saucony, and New Balance. I used pivot tables, column charts, box plots, parallelograms, and scatter plots to analyze the data and discover how brands compare with regard to pricing and rating, which brands seem to be the best, which brands seem to be the worst, their overall scores, and consistency. I also discovered which factors are the best predictors of a high overall rating and what a high overall rating means to consumers. There's a wide variety of average price and average overall rating for each of the shoe brands. In the top left column chart, average prices are clearly outlined. On and Hoka are the most expensive brands, while Skechers and Under Armour are the least expensive brands. However, in the column chart at the bottom left, the most expensive brands do not have a highest overall rating. The highest rated brands are Adidas and Salomon, while Asics and New Balance have the lowest average rating. An interesting aspect about the data is that even though Adidas is the highest rated, it has the third lowest average price. Another thing to notice is that Salomon has the third highest average price and has the second average highest rating. This data makes it clear that average price and average ratings do not have a strong correlation. On the right, there are two box plots showing the overall rating by brand and the shoe price by brand. Some brands, like Under Armour, have very little variance when it comes to the overall rating of their shoes and the overall price of their shoes. However, some brands like Asics vary vastly, with not a lot of consistency between the overall ratings or overall prices. Adidas stands out in this data as well because they are able to make shoes with a large variance in price while managing to have consistently high ratings for their brand. The factors that are best predictors of a high overall rating are the comfort rating and the style rating, as shown in the first column of the parallelogram. The darker color, the more of a correlation between overall rating and the factors. Since comfort and style ratings have the darkest boxes, they have the highest correlation. In the scatter plots at the bottom, the trend line clearly shows how when style rating and comfort rating increase, overall rating increases as well. When a shoe has a high overall rating, consumers can tell that it's likely to be very comfy and very stylish. In this presentation, I outlined how brands compare when it comes to price and rating, which brands seem to be the best, the worst, and how comfort and style have the biggest impact on the overall rating of a shoe. I was able to determine what consumers should know about shoes with high overall ratings. Thank you for watching my presentation. Have a